I'm going with Terence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will.
Canelo lands good punches. I think Canelo could hurt Crawford. Crawford's, first time in that division and jumping 2 divisions.
No way against lesser competition. He knocks him the hell out. Canelo doesn't finish these guys, and he doesn't look good beating them. Shout out to the judges. The judges make Canelo look good.
Andre Ward praises Terence Crawford as one of boxing's greatest finishers, highlighting his exceptional ability to overwhelm opponents once he senses weakness. Ward explains that when Crawford sees an opponent hurt, he doesn't allow them time to recover. Instead, he unleashes relentless pressure with sharp combinations and perfect timing until the fight is over. This killer instinct, according to Ward, is what sets Crawford apart from most fighters, making him a constant threat at any stage of a bout. Facing someone like Crawford,
I'm going with Terence Crawford. Big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. It ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
Andre Ward praises Terence Crawford as one of boxing's greatest finishers, highlighting his Andre Ward expresses deep respect for both Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez as they prepare to face each other, emphasizing that this fight is far more than just another payday. He points out that both men are putting their legacies on the line, a move that requires immense courage, especially from 2 champions who have already achieved so much in the sport.
Man, what's up, fight fans? It's official. I'm gonna be the 3rd man ringside calling the Canelo Alvarez Terence Crawford fight September 13th at Allegiant Stadium. I'm excited to be a part of this event. I'm excited to this great card and this great matchup. Historic event for many, many reasons for both fighters. Super middleweight supremacy on the line, legacies on the line, your namesake and reputation is on the line. And I just take my hat off to both of these fighters for putting everything on the line late in their careers the way that they are. This is rare, and it's becoming more and more rare in boxing. Guys don't want this kind of smoke. They really don't want to face another counterpart that can ruin everything that they built. And it really don't matter how much money's on the table. They'd rather take a lesser risk for less money than to risk everything like these 2 fighters. So I take my hat off to them. And I also want to give a shout out to Turkey Al-Sheikh for all that he's done to put this fight on. Dana White for all that he's done to put this fight on. And one more person that stays out the way and you don't know about, but that has done a lot to make this fight happen as well. And that's my brother Nick Khan. He just gets stuff done. And I want to thank him and shout him out as well for getting this done. So I'll see y'all in Vegas, man. Part of me wants to be home watching this fight in street clothes, but I got to take the street clothes off. I got work to do. I got to put that suit on, get ringside with John and Matt, and call this fight like I know we can. Huge event, huge implications, historic night, and I'm happy to be a part. I hope to see you in Vegas at Allegiant Stadium. If not, man, tune in live on Netflix.
Andre Ward praises Terence Crawford as one of boxing's greatest finishers, highlighting his Robert Garcia shared his perspective on Canelo Alvarez, noting that the Mexican champion has not looked as sharp in his recent performances. He observed a noticeable decline in Canelo's hand speed and footwork, which has made him appear less threatening compared to his prime years. For a fighter like Terence Crawford, who excels at exploiting timing and precision, this decline could be a critical factor. Garcia believes that these lapses present a genuine opportunity for Crawford to impose his style on the fight. If Canelo cannot regain his earlier sharpness, Crawford's speed, angles, and in-ring
2 divisions where he only had 1 fight at 154 and didn't look his best either. So there's a lot of questions, about that, and that's why a lot of people think Canelo is going to knock out Crawford. But I'm probably one of the only ones that I do give Crawford a chance. Yeah. I think Crawford is very talented. He's very fast. He's very smart in the ring. So I think a perfect fight, Crawford could pull off a decision.
Okay,
I think he could win a decision. I don't pick him. I wouldn't put my money on him winning because it's a very dangerous, risky fight, especially with Canelo being so strong. But Canelo's last few performances, flat-footed, looking for one punch at a time, And if that's the Canelo that fights Crawford, Crawford could win a decision. Crawford could outbox him, could outsmart him, could land 3-4 punch combinations and move and win a decision. Crawford a chance, so 100% I think Crawford could pull it off. Would I put my money on it? Probably not.
Yeah.
But I do give him a chance.
I appreciate you taking time to speak to me. I appreciate you letting me in the gym today. Always a pleasure. And yeah, hopefully be catching up sometime soon.
Thanks
appreciate
for coming.
it. Thank you.
Very
Cheers.
much.
Teddy Atlas, one of boxing's most respected voices, has raised concerns about Canelo Alvarez's training approach ahead of his upcoming clash with Terence Crawford. Atlas pointed out that Canelo appears to be overextending himself, pushing beyond what is necessary during an already intense training camp. He specifically questioned the decision to include Jaron Ennis, a young and dynamic welterweight, in his preparations, suggesting it may have been excessive. According to Atlas, training smart is just as important as training hard, and Canelo's approach might end up taking more out of him than it gives.